Welcome to this week's episode of the American Way TV. This week, we're in Texas chasing hogs and turkeys.
And it's going to be a great show. The hogs are on the move, the turkeys are gobbling, and we've got everything at our disposal: Bergaras, CVAs, and dart and bows. It's going to be a great show. You guys stick with us. You're watching Thoroughgoods, American Way.
Junk breaks down while the bills are piling up. But these rags for riches about to get traded. This old boy's about to upgrade it. Living life the American way, yeah. Whoa, it's time to step it up. I gotta be in it to win it if I'm gonna be chasing big bucks. Whoa, gonna need a little luck, but you gotta be in it to win it if you're gonna be chasing big bucks. Chasing big bucks. Chasing big bucks.
We work to live.
But we live to hunt.
And why?
Because that's the American way.
Well, good afternoon. It's Good Friday. We've been driving since about 11 o'clock last night. We're a couple hours out of Graham. Tom's been doing the scouting. He says the ranch is overrun with birds, tons of hogs. So it sounds like a target-rich environment we're going to. So we're ready. We left winter. We found spring. Everything's green. The trees are leafing out. All is good in the world. So we're going to get our provisions, get to the ranch, probably do some scouting tonight, and get some blinds set. Be ready to go in the morning when the sun comes up. So, well, we no sooner had the trailer unloaded. It's right at 5 o'clock, and Angie come running around the house with a pair of vortexes in her hand, and she said, "Hogs, hogs."
Well, first I saw two turkeys.
Yeah. These turkeys, there's a great big sendero here, and they're strutting on this sendero. And then she looked down behind the turkeys, and what Tom has done for us is I think he's got 5 or 6 feeders that are running right now that are pulling these hogs in for us to hunt. Because when you look around this ranch, the live oak, and this stuff is so thick, you don't stalk hogs in Texas. I don't care what anybody tells you, you don't stalk hogs in Texas. You'd never see them. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hunting these hogs on these feeders, and then we're going to be working these big senderos on these food plots for these birds in the morning. So it'll probably be birds in the morning, hogs in the evening. And right now it don't look like hogs are going to be a problem, does it?
Not right now.
So we're going to do a little scouting here from the house this afternoon and get a game plan. But I can tell you in the morning, it's going to be on.
There's a bunch of hogs down there. We had an eventful morning this morning. We had 4 jakes, banded jakes actually, come in this morning and attack our decoy set, which I was going to take one of those with my bow this morning because Tom was wanting a jake fan, but they were pretty beat up. So we decided just to watch the show, and then we're glad we did because we had some toms come in, but they didn't come in close enough to take them with our bows. So I took it with my CVA Apex, and we're going to take care of this bird and then hopefully get out and get another bird later this afternoon. So you're watching the American Way TV. Well, it is a super windy afternoon, warm but windy afternoon here in Texas. So we sent Gary and Tom one direction, and Tony and I are sitting in a redneck blind. We have a tank pond sitting over here. We've actually got a feeder sitting in front of us. We are hog hunting this afternoon. Dude,
That's a big boar.
that's a big pig. That is a big pig.
I told you.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got pictures of him on the camera.
Oh my goodness. He's huge.
I
He
heard him
seems
crash over there.
Yeah, and I saw dust fly right
I
here.
can't take that power belt. That's a 300 grain or two.
My CVAs, I am telling you, these CVAs.
Big old hog muncher.
This wind is blowing so hard though, the redneck is shaking. We got a big pig on the ground over here. Let's go find it. There he is, right there. I could see the cutters. Well, we've had another great hunt here in Texas. We've got a huge hog on the ground. The power belt bullet and the CVA muzzleloader both did their job tonight for us. Now the work begins. We've got to get this guy out of here. So I think we're going to call reinforcements in and see if Gary and Tom can come help us when they get done hunting tonight. So you're watching the American Way TV.
We've busted back up here to another spot. There's a big transition zone right here. These birds pinch down and they come out to this big food plot out here. They've been bugging out here a bunch. And there's a pair of birds that we've been seeing almost every day. They seem to want to pinch through here every day between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. Well, it's 10 o'clock now, but we've seen other birds coming in here too. So we just busted in. We set a ground blind up. We've got my bow. That's all we've got. We're just going to sit here and hopefully we can cut these birds off when they come through here. So see what happens. Can't kill them if you ain't out in the woods. So been a great trip to Texas. You're watching the American Way. as he puts his head down. You ready? And that is how you smash a turkey with a Dart Inspector E. Gosh, dog Gary, we got it done, baby. We got it done. Awesome. We called it too. We called it. Them birds have been coming in here every morning. It is 10:26. What a great set. So guys, it's been a crazy morning. Gary has a big bird down at 7:55. And at 10:26, we got another one down with the Dart Inspector E. The old ripcord dropped. The old Dart Inspector E has been on fire down here. 2 sets. I've only bow hunted twice. First set I kill a hog. Second set I just knocked down a smoker of a turkey. 1.5 inch spurs. Just a beautiful fan. This is a giant for a Rio. When you get a Rio that weighs 25 pounds, you've got a giant bird. But you know what we did right is we did our scouting this week. We've been watching these birds for 4 or 5 days, and we figured out that you can't use decoys on this trip. These birds absolutely, it's the kiss of death. So we came in here, Gary had his bird killed at 5 till 8. We got coffee, we got some breakfast, we busted up here, we set up a ground blind. And we got here in this pinch point where they've been coming through, going out to this big Heartland Wildlife Institute food plot to bug. And sometimes they were here at 10:30 and some days 12:30. So we set up, and sure enough, 10:26, they come rolling in. Bird on the ground. You guys stick with us. You're watching The American Way.
Well, we had a fantastic week in Texas. We had turkeys hitting the ground all over, and the hog control definitely took place.
And you know, that's the biggest plus of the trip. It's always a blast to come here and hunt turkeys, but when we can come down and control hogs like we did this week, then it was a win-win, you know, because Tom works so hard on this ranch, and the hogs can step you back. For every step forward, take you 5 back. So hogs died, and that was a great thing. And as always, we want to say big thank you to Tom Mansell for opening the doors and giving us the run of the ranch.
That's right. And hey folks, don't forget about our Facebook page. Go to the American Way TV Facebook, hit that like button, tell us you're entered to win. We're giving great gear away all season long.
And as we like to close the show here each week, folks, please keep all the members of America's Armed Forces, as well as all of our first responders, in your thoughts and prayers. It's because of the sacrifices they make each and every day on our behalf that we sleep peacefully at night and enjoy the freedoms we do here at home.
That's right. And remember, hunt hard,
work safe,
and God bless.